in this lesson, I want to introduce a tool called Rustup, which was installed alongside the Rust compiler. Rustup is a utility tool that runs from your command line, from your terminal, that helps with various Rust-related functionality. For example, Rustup enables us to update our version of Rust. Also, it can help us do things like uninstall Rust, as well as see Rust's official documentation. So I want to show you some of those functionalities in this lesson. So open up your terminal on a Mac or your PowerShell on a Windows computer. And of course, the command is Rustup, all lowercase, one word, no spaces. And if I simply execute it by itself, we're going to see, as we scroll up, these are all of the available commands that we can combine with Rustup. So we write Rustup followed by any one of these commands to accomplish some kind of action. For example, if we do Rustup followed by update, that will download and install the latest version of Rust. Each new version of Rust aims to be backwards compatible with previous versions, so new versions generally introduce new features rather than removing old ones, but generally the Rust team releases a new version of the language every 6 weeks. So if you've been learning or programming for a while, you're still working with the more older version of Rust. So it can be helpful from time to time to go to your command line and run the Rustup update command to get the latest version of the language. So for example, for myself, I'm going to run Rustup space update. And you can see for me, there is a newer version of Rust available. In this case, for me, it's version 1.881.0. And very much like the regular Rust installer, it's going to automatically download that, install that. It's also going to remove the previous version of the language. And now we are all up to date. And if I try to run the command again, as you'll see, it says our version is now up to date, so there are no more updates to fetch. That's probably what you're going to be seeing on your end. Once again, it's a pretty good idea to just run this command ever so often. All right, another thing that Rustup can help us do is uninstall Rust if you want to do so. That command is Rustup space self and then space and uninstall. If I execute that, it's going to say this will uninstall all Rust toolchains and data. Continue yes or no. I'm going to choose N for no here because I do not want to uninstall Rust. But should you want to do so, you can accomplish that all from your command line. One other thing I want to show you in this lesson is Rustup space doc. Doc is short for documentation, and this will open a web page in your default browser. I'm going to drag my browser over from the other screen. It's going to look something like this, and this is the complete Rust documentation from your local computer. So this is not making a request to any kind of website. This is just opening a web page that is installed alongside with Rust that has all of the attached Rust documentation. So for example, there is the famous Rust programming language book, which is a great introduction to the language, and you can find it on the official Rust website, but you also have it downloaded locally. So from here, I can click something like this, and now we have the complete Rust programming language book available if, for example, you don't have an internet connection at the moment. It's all pre-installed with Rust, and you get to this documentation with Rustup doc. So hopefully the Rustup tool makes sense. The Rust C program is the actual compiler that will be translating our source code into a binary executable. Rustup is a utility tool that helps with other various Rust operations within the larger Rust ecosystem.
Thanks for watching the video till the end. Please leave your thoughts below so we can discuss more about the topic. If you'd like to suggest a video that could help the community, feel free to message me on X or Instagram. We also share short videos on Instagram, so make sure to follow us there. Feel free to reach out. We'd love to hear from you, and might even create a video based on your suggestion. Thanks again for being part of our community. See you in the next video.